ASMR Gaming News. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to ASMR Gaming News. Please hit that like button, sit back, relax, and let's begin. So we have a lot of great video game news to talk about this week. So let's just jump right in with the Fortnite news, because I love playing Fortnite and a lot of stuff has happened this week. So for those that don't know, Fortnite just released the big update for their brand new season this week, and it has broken so many records. Apparently, this is like the most amount of players that Fortnite has had since they revealed player stats for their season. So, as of right now, as far as we know, this is the most successful and biggest launch of a new Fortnite season in a very long time. So Fortnite's doing amazing. They said at one point, as soon as the servers went up, there was about 5 million or more players online playing Fortnite and winning games. Basically, like that many people were online. So it's crazy that as soon as the servers went up, that amount of people were there waiting, and the servers almost crashed. It was so laggy. I would say the first hour that the servers went up, it was almost impossible to play. I played my first match and it was so laggy. I was getting packet loss and the ping was super high. Luckily, today it's kind of gotten better, but it was absolutely insane. I had to wait, no joke, because I logged into Fortnite. I was waiting for the server to go up, and I had to wait about 24 minutes, no joke, for the server to let me in. It was crazy. So I was just sitting there waiting, and I think I was among the first people to get in because I had to wait the longest. I think everybody did. But yeah, super successful launch to a new Fortnite season. The name of this new Fortnite season, by the way, is not really numbered like other seasons. It's not, technically it's Season 5, but it's not called Season 5. Fortnite gave it the name OG Season. So it's kind of like going back to the original Fortnite map, or a version of the original Fortnite map. There are some changes. The textures, of course, are kind of different. The day and night cycle in the game is really different compared to how it used to look. There's some buildings in Tilted Towers that have changed. Some areas that weren't there during other updates are still on the Fortnite map. At this point, we didn't have Flush Factory. We had a Happy Hamlet, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. There's some locations on the map, some other ones that are not really there. So it's interesting. I don't know if the map will change over time, if we're gonna get some other locations added, but I'm very happy, even though it's not 100% exactly the Fortnite map from Season 3 or 4. It's very close. It has a lot of elements from the Fortnite map from Chapter 5, 6, and 7. There's a bunch of locations. The volcano and some other spots are missing, but it's still amazing. So I'm having a blast, and apparently so many people that have not played Fortnite in years have come back to install the game and play some Fortnite. My entire friends list of players players that I have not seen in years are all online playing today. And I saw on Instagram and Twitter people talking about the exact same thing. I was like scrolling on TikTok, there was like so many trends about Fortnite and people, getting back with their OG squad to play some games together. Big streamers like Ninja, Cypher PK, they were all playing with like their OG kind of, Fortnite teammates. So it's a really big deal. A lot of people playing Fortnite, a lot of people really happy with the map. So everybody is just super positive with the game right now. A lot of the fan favorite weapons are here. So this is like the best Christmas gift before Christmas that Fortnite could give us. This is something fans have wanted for a very long time, and we finally got it. So I think this really shows Epic Games just how big the OG Fortnite map is, and I think this kind of shows the entire world how popular Fortnite is. Like, some people still think that Fortnite is not relevant, which is funny, because it's still one of the biggest shooters out there. Valorant, Apex Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, they have the amount of players that play those games. But Fortnite does something like this, and it just breaks records. So, I think it's great news, and I'm so happy seeing all these players come back. So, I'm curious what Fortnite's gonna do for the future. I have a theory, and a lot of other people have been talking about this. Apparently, Fortnite, the developers like at Epic Games, when their 2.0 version of Creative launched with the Unreal Engine editor, and I'm not sure if a lot of you remember this, but there were like two big communities that got together to recreate the OG Fortnite map in Creative, and those were extremely popular when they launched. Personally, I think Epic Games saw that and was like, wait a second, people really want to go play on the old map. And I think they got this idea to, what if we travel back in time and we let players play on the OG map? Like, how will that be? So, I think they're very surprised just how popular it is. I'm sure they're celebrating, so just a great time to be a Fortnite fan this week. So, that's the Fortnite news. Now let's jump on to the other video game news this week. So, Overwatch 2. So, BlizzCon happened this week. For those that don't know, BlizzCon, it's a big event that Activision/Blizzard takes part of now. And basically, they reveal a lot of Blizzard games at this event, or new expansions, new characters, DLC, things like that. They announced a future expansion to Diablo 4, and they announced a brand new tank hero for Overwatch 2, and this guy looks amazing. I hope I can say the name correctly. Apparently it's like Mauga. I heard some people saying Mauga or Maga, but he looks awesome. He's gonna be a new tank hero. He has like Gatling guns on both of his arms. It reminds me of basically Reaper as a tank with bastions of firepower. So it's absolutely insane. So many abilities. I think a lot of people are gonna be trying out this tank and using him in games. So this literally just got revealed during BlizzCon, and there's trailers, there's gameplay videos, and all sorts of really cool things out right now. So yeah, that's the Overwatch news for the week. My PC fan in the background is acting up for some reason. Hopefully it goes down. Next we have some news about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So this is pretty crazy. So for those that don't know, I believe like the beta for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 came out, like the preload, early this week, and it allowed people to download the game. What happened then, though, is the reviews started coming in for the first player, like single player campaign for Modern Warfare 3. And what happened was, people have been very negative about about the story mode, the campaign for this game online. Now, the entire game is not officially out yet, but people that have played through the campaign of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 right now are saying that it's like the absolute worst campaign in the history of Call of Duty. Some people are saying it's the absolute worst. Other people are saying it's like the second worst, and they're mentioning another game. But apparently it's extremely short. People are saying that they played on the hardest difficulty and they beat it in like an hour and a half or 2 hours. And then other players are saying they're just like speed running through the story, and it's like an hour and a half of gameplay and like 50 minutes of cutscenes or 40 minutes of cutscenes. So people are saying they really did not care about the story mode, the campaign this time. Which, you know, is understandable. A lot of players that play Call of Duty really care about the multiplayer, like, let's be honest. But there's still an amount of people that actually care about the single player, you know, campaign. And since this is a sequel to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I think people were expecting a little bit more to the story, so yeah, it has been getting pretty bad reviews, and a lot of average reviews for the story, just the story. People are saying the gameplay is good, so there's nothing really wrong with the gameplay. It's just mostly the story. I've been seeing a lot of 5 out of 10s, 6 out of 10s. Honestly, I don't know if it's coming from people that already hate Call of Duty, and they're just doing this because, you know, they don't really like the game, or if these are like big Call of Duty kind of like story mode single player campaign fans that are just absolutely annoyed that they're not really getting that much this time. So I think I'm gonna wait and just see how the game actually reviews when it fully comes out and we have all the online stuff, and I'm gonna see how it is. But yeah, so far it's not looking too good, at least for the campaign stuff, according to what people are saying online. Personally, I've not played it yet, but I'm just reporting what I'm reading. Next, we got some really cool amiibo news for Nintendo Switch fans out there. So, if you are a Legend of Zelda fan, right now the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom amiibo are available now, and some of these amiibo look super cool. For those that don't know, amiibo are like collectible figures of Nintendo characters that you can buy, and you can actually interact with these in the game. So they're kind of like cool collectibles that also you can use as like a special kind of like bonus item in the game as well. Like if you scan them, you'll get something, you'll unlock something in the game. Think Skylanders or Disney Infinity if you are trying to understand the concept. It's basically you're scanning these like toys, these toy figures into various Nintendo games, and they do different things. So yeah, there's new Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom ones, and they're out right now. So if you're a Zelda fan, you'll definitely want to check those out. Next we got some news about, let's see. Oh, this is pretty crazy. So, next we got some news about Silent Hill. So, there is a rumor going around right now that more Silent Hill remakes are being created. And the reason for this is, during like an investors like meeting, people from Konami were talking to each other and they were explaining things, and they mentioned we have Silent Hill remakes in development. And people heard this info got out, and now people are saying that because it's remakes and not remake, that we might be getting remakes of Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 2, and possibly some other Silent Hill games like Shattered Memories or, you know, Silent Hill 4, which is pretty cool because a lot of these Silent Hill games are pretty expensive, especially like the first 2 games, and they're kind of hard to find, especially if you don't play on like PlayStation 2 or stuff like that. So it would be really nice if they could release all these games, you know, on PlayStation 5, on PC, on Xbox, so everybody could play them. So hopefully this news of a kind of remake is true, at least for the other titles. Hopefully it happens. Nintendo finally revealed the booster courses for Wave 6 of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So this is the final DLC pack for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. At least according to Nintendo. They said this is the final one, and I'm pretty sure it is the final one. But yeah, this is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to play this. For those that don't know, every few months, Nintendo has been releasing new tracks that you can race on in Mario Kart. They've been bringing back some fan favorite, tracks from like the Nintendo Wii, Nintendo GameCube version of Mario Kart. And they've been giving us some new tracks as well that we have never seen before. Every time new tracks come out, I make sure to play them on the channel. So if you're interested, be sure to check out my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe videos. But yeah, in 1 week, the new update will come out, and all of these DLC tracks will be available to play in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, as long as you are subscribed to Nintendo's online subscription service, or if you bought the booster pass separately, which basically gives you the DLC. So can't wait to play this on the channel. Let's see, what else do we got here? Oh, this is pretty cool. Nintendo this week released a ton of information on their upcoming Super Mario RPG game. So this is basically a remake of the 90s Super Nintendo game, Super Mario RPG. This game was developed by Square and Nintendo. So it's basically the people that made Final Fantasy working with Nintendo to make a really cool and awesome RPG. And right now, the game has been fully remade with new graphics for the Nintendo Switch, and it looks amazing. Nintendo put out like a gameplay trailer, and they just showed a lot of footage and screenshots of the game. It looks amazing. There's an actual 5-minute trailer that you can watch right now. After watching it, I cannot wait to play this game. I already pre-ordered it, and I should be getting it around when it comes out, so can't wait for that. Let's see. Sega gave an update on their secret super game. So, for those that don't know, Sega, a huge Japanese video game company, they announced a secret game a while ago. And recently they made a statement saying that their secret super game is still being worked on, and it's making progress, and they're looking to release it in 2026. So that's a few years away, but I am very excited for this game. They say they're spending, a lot of resources and time on making this game, so this might be a huge title that Sega makes, and they really make good games with Sonic and stuff, so I can't wait to see what exactly this game is. Hopefully it's something awesome. Let's see, what else do we got here? We got some info on the Ghost of Tsushima movie. The director came out and basically said that they're making progress on the movie. It's going smoothly. And basically praised the Ghost of Tsushima game, saying that it's very well written and has a very nice style to it. So, you know what? I am very happy in this. I really hope this movie ends up being amazing. Sony allowed them to do an HBO show of the Last of Us video game, and the HBO show did very, very well. It made even more people fans of The Last of Us, so I wonder if Ghost of Tsushima can do this exact same thing and make more people fans of this game that didn't even play the game, because the story is just that good. We have some disappointing news. Twitch is going to be ending support for the version of Twitch on the Nintendo Switch. Wow, try to say that. Ending support for the Switch version of Twitch. The reason for this, they really haven't said, but people are saying that not enough players on Nintendo use the Twitch app, and Twitch just doesn't want to, deal with updates updating this version anymore. So they're gonna be canceling the Twitch app. So on Switch, once this update hits next year, it's gonna be the final update, and they will no longer update Twitch, and it will no longer work. So if you want to use Twitch on your Switch, be sure to use it today, because looks like they're gonna be discontinuing support for that, sadly. What else do we got here? Let me see. What else? We got some GTA 6 news, which is pretty cool. Basically, it's very small news, but basically GTA 6 is going to be using a special, innovative PlayStation 5 animation engine, and the developers promise that the game is going to be super dynamic and highly realistic. So, Rockstar loves making realistic games. Their games are insane. They make worlds look like actual worlds that you can walk around in. So, I'm sure it's gonna have, rain, day and night cycle. There's gonna be realistic clouds and the sun in the sky, water, all these things. So, yeah, GTA 6 is gonna be awesome. It's probably gonna be the most realistic open world game that we get in a long, long time. So, it's gonna be special whenever that comes out. That's kind of it for all the big video game news of the week, if I'm gonna be honest. We have one final piece of rumor news. So this is like a rumor. A document leaked of a Nintendo patent. So for those that don't know, Nintendo files patents for a lot of ideas. Sometimes they're for ideas that they actually use, and other times it's just, ideas that they want to make sure they own, but they never use. Well, someone discovered a Nintendo patent for a dual screen detachable gaming device. Think of the Nintendo DS, but you can take the screens apart, kind of like the Switch. So imagine you get a Nintendo Switch and another Nintendo Switch, and you combine the screens to make a Nintendo DS. That's what the patent is, for two devices to be combined to make a dual screen device. So some people are saying that the next Nintendo Switch might be like a Switch dual screen Nintendo DS type system, where you get two of them and you combine them. I really like the Nintendo DS, so if they're gonna do something like this, I'll be very, very happy in Nintendo, that's for sure. But yeah, that's kind of all the big news for the week. So thank you all for listening, for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Thank you all for listening. So long, and farewell.